Start the recording.
Start the recording. Let's go.
So
Alright, it's time to begin.
we are back at it again.
John Beldemoss.
John Beldemoss.
There he is.
It is good to be back.
It's good to be back.
Now let's get on track.
All the things updated. Why?
Why not?
I don't know. I
So
don't.
we're back to Daughters of Ash.
I do not remember a thing about what we were doing last time. We have 20,000 souls apparently.
Right, you are. We went to Nido. Nothing
We
happened.
went to Nido, nothing happened.
We came back.
We came back.
Don't know if we went anywhere else.
Was
after
that all? No, surely that wasn't all of the last stream.
Surely not, but I don't know. Shirley Temples.
Shirley Temples.
What do you say about that?
I like Shirley Temples.
That's good.
A lot.
Did you like her the movie she starred in?
I've not seen any of the movies she's started.
Was she in Annie?
I think so.
I'm gonna say she was, and I liked it. I haven't seen it in a long
I think I
time,
have
though.
seen Annie, but I don't know if I've seen it. But I have not seen it recently enough to remember anything.
Do you like the version of the Annie song where instead of kisses we get kicks, but instead it's with the one with Jay-Z rapping?
What?
It's a thing where instead of they have this kisses we get kicks, they just use that as the chorus of a song where Jay-Z raps. It's weird.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Do you?
I don't think we've explored New Londo at all yet, so let's try going there next.
Okay.
I'm gonna level up.
Sure.
Actually, wait, can I upgrade my weapon at all?
Yeah, was there something we wanted to
+7.
upgrade?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, like, I have so many souls. I should upgrade my weapon, yeah. Alright, let's get into it.
Yeah,
Let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Why is it meat and potatoes, though? Is it just because they're both, like, very filling things?
Probably that, and then they're also just common.
Very common things.
Yeah, very, very common, very low class. Just vague meat and potatoes. I assume it's a working class type of.
Oh,
type
fuck.
type of phrase.
It's trying to be fancy and fun. But I fucked everything.
Well,
As typically happens.
yeah, it all fell apart.
It all fell apart.
Oh,
It all
wow.
came crumbling beneath my feet.
Yeah.
Alright. Time to...
Was there any armor you wanted to equip, and then you had to like get some whatever you call it?
I don't think so.
Endurance
I think I
figure?
was just going to upgrade my weapon, but like we spent so much time getting out of the catacombs that... Yeah.
They're very possible. We were just like, just call it here.
Ow.
Just do me a favor.
Yes.
Just throw something my way. Don't think about it too much. Just like, don't think like, oh, that wouldn't be too good of a topic. You just see one, you're like, oh yeah. Just
Well,
say
I'm just going through and deleting the ones that we did already.
okay, gotcha.
Um...
Just throw something my way while you're at it.
Ooh. Okay, so... weird thing I encountered whilst doing the whole play thing
Yeah, what was that?
that we talked about during Lego Batman. There's this one guy.
Yeah.
He was talking about horoscopes at one point. Because I think I don't know if he brought it up or someone else brought it up, but at one point horoscopes was brought up,
Yeah.
and he just jumped in and he was like, "Yeah, I know like so much about horoscopes. Holy shit! Here's some apps you can use." And I was like, "This is weird. I've never encountered a person who I have, but like
Yeah.
I haven't like actually talked to a person that's this into it."
Was trying to sell you on it, whilst you're already having a
And, like-
conversation.
And like and like someone asked him like, "Do you actually believe that stuff?" He's like, "Yeah, of course. Like, why wouldn't I?" I was like, this is so bizarre. I've never, but like, because of this, I was just thinking like, yeah, horoscopes are kind of, like the obvious argument that everyone who doesn't
I think
believe
I already know what you're gonna say.
in horoscopes is like, oh yeah, they're just made really general to like appeal to a lot of people.
And
but
very positive
the thing
as
is,
well.
I think that is partially true, but the real basis
The
for
real reason is because people are simple. Sorry, go.
well, yeah, that too. But like, I think like the only way I can think of it making like being real at all is not even based on like months or the alignment of the stars or that bullshit. I think it has to do with the weather conditions when you were born, if at all.
Okay. Such as like a high pressure, low pressure system.
Yeah, like I think that would be the only thing that could lend it any credit at all. But even then, I think the only reason people believe in them is because like they see, oh yeah, these correlation causation things.
Yeah.
And they're falsely equating them because humans are stupid and they like to make patterns out of things that don't have patterns because it makes it simpler to understand.
I think.
Oh, I did not even expect that to be there. That's cool.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But yeah, well, like human beings are stupid, so they will just make patterns out of things that don't have patterns in them.
Yeah.
Such as, oh, you were born at this specific time, and therefore you have these personality traits.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, everyone always guesses that I am a Scorpio, and I am a Scorpio.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
it was obvious.
it was obvious.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, like, I think it's only obvious because the Scorpios have the most unique traits out of all of them, and so like if you do align with those traits, everyone's gonna guess.
It's because I'm the most unique.
I am the most.
That's
unique.
why they always get it. Is because they have the most unique traits, and I'm the most unique. You get it? It's everyone understands. It makes sense.
No, but all the other horoscopes are just really general. Like, you're very intuitive. Oh, you like bread.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Leo is you like attention. You like to be.
Who doesn't like attention? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's a very common thing. Me, I like attention from my friends, but I don't want just some random person to be
Exactly.
like, hey.
Like, there's way more nuance to a person than you like attention.
I'm a shy person, but I will be like a bombastic spaz around my friends. You know. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's kind of just like fun, like cute, but it's like, it's ridiculous too. I don't know. It's one of those things. I think maybe it's also. It's easy for people. It's easier for people, I should say, to have order instead of just chaos. Like, I am just that way. No, it's because of this and because of that. It's because there's God or this or that. It's because I was born on this star that I have this and that.
It's like no one is willing to accept reality, and they just create things to make sense of things that shouldn't make sense unless you have a really deep understanding of the mechanics of the situation.
Yeah. But, it is like appealing. I understand, and I definitely understand that to a degree.
What the fuck?
Then I am in luck. Could you help me?
Okay. Oh, there's something
I guess
there.
the answer was no, you could not help. No. Go around the other side, I think. Never mind. Look at that.
Yeah, I can.
Wow.
Yeah, humans are dumb. Their brains don't work properly.
It's true.
The only reason that we think we're smart is because we've evolved to think that we're smart.
It's true. I think I'm smart.
Yeah.
That means the system is working. Is he dead?
No, he's just chilling.
Take him out.
I would, but I don't want to get stuck down there.
It's so tempting, so taunting, so tantalizing.
That doesn't work.
Well then.
I'm just gonna assume that none of these guys actually attack you, but I'm not gonna take any chances.
I like it. I'm enjoying this.
This is interesting. It's not ghost-filled and thus a murder-happy fun time.
Yeah, it's atmospheric.
Yeah, I actually don't think any of these guys are gonna be hostile now. No.
It's like the rest of New Lawn, though, where you just enter it and everyone's just like,
the entrance. Oh, there's no guy here. This is weird. This is very, very unsettling, actually.
Yeah. It's cool. I don't like the ghosts.
I don't like the ghosts. I'm glad they're gone.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's
Not
water.
in that way.
I mean, that's normally a dead end, but there's always an item there. That's why I went there.
Fair enough.
Do.
I don't really know the layout of this area all that well, to be honest.
I know it decently well. Yeah, it is a little strange. Oh, what the? Ooh.
Did they change the layout of this area?
Well, no, they didn't change the layout. They just changed the item ranges, which is like the rest of the mod. Damn it! It was just like the rest of the mod, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, there goes 20,000 souls. Gotta go get those because we forgot
Gotta
to
go grab them.
We forgot to spend them.
Forgot to spend them. I realized that as soon as I went down them, but I was like, nah, I'm not going back up the elevator. I'm already this far. It doesn't seem like there's much of a threat right now. If there are ghosts, I can run past them.
Yeah. Oh.
There's apparently Lautrec down there, though. Did we ever go to Lautrec's cell? I don't know.
I don't believe we did, but
We should
I don't remember.
try doing that.
I feel like the answer is
No,
no.
I feel like we did go there, but there wasn't anything there. I'm not
If
sure.
we did, it was just like a flash, so I don't really remember. But
We can double check.
yeah, we can always just go back.
Anyone watching this would know, but you know,
Yeah, well,
with
we're
our
dedicated
viewership
fans.
rates.
Yeah.
Words. Speak words.
That's fair. I agree with you to some
Oh, I know.
degree. Yeah.
So, we were talking about this before.
What is that?
The new iPhone update.
Oh boy, new iPhone.
And our thoughts on the changes that they've made.
Yeah, the additions and
The additions.
subtractions.
Many subtractions.
Yeah.
How do
my
you feel about
phone-
it, Tom?
My phone just, I don't know what's a glitch anymore. You know, my phone to open it now takes several extra steps, as sort of happened to me a little earlier. I tried to showcase a little bit, but I have no idea if it was even really visible when we were playing Lego Batman, where I'll open my phone, press the home button then I put in my passcode, I press the home button again, it then brings up my Apple Wallet. And, you know, I don't have any money in there. I also don't have a credit card associated with it because I don't trust that on my phone. I'm like, no thank you. I'll just use an actual credit card that I carry with me everywhere I carry my phone. Or money. Then I have to press the home button to get out of that. And then I have to press the home button again because it just brings you to the homes, to you just open your phone screen. I then press the home button again, and then it brings me to my apps. But it's added, that's almost every time now. It just added like so many extra steps, and I think it's not supposed to do that,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I would assume it's not supposed to do that.
But it does it consistently, and there's no reason.
See, I have a similar problem, although not as egregious.
Yeah.
I did manage, like, I was getting the notification for the, oh, you gotta set up your wallet for a while, but I figured out how to turn it off at some point. I have no idea how to, I have no idea how I did it.
I don't think I even got notifications for it. I do get notifications to be like, hey, why don't you go buy iCloud? Make it bigger. And I'm like, I don't do that. I just back up manually to my computer. I've done this every time. I've said no every time. And they've recently, in the latest update, removed the no feature. It's now just, I want to buy this one, or I want to buy that one, or
Oh,
that.
fuck.
It's no longer like a no. You have to like press the home button to leave it. It's like,
Yeah, so every time I try to open my phone, I'll type it, press the home button, try and type the password in,
yeah.
and then it'll just sit there, and then I have to press the home button again for it to actually go in to the phone, and it's
Yeah.
really fucking annoying.
Mine does the same thing, but it just brings up the wallet as well as an intermediary step for some reason. And it's awful. It's such
Yeah.
a pain.
It's really annoying. I do not enjoy it.
Yeah. So it sucks.
But, It's not even the most egregious crime that they've committed.
Give it to me.
So
Tell me it straight.
So you know the good old typing typeface.
I know it very well, actually.
You know,
Because I spend a lot of time
typing on your phone.
Yeah, I have.
As do I.
I have 16 gigabytes of space. Over half of that, like a little over, I think it's like 8.6 gigabytes or whatever of my storage, is documents and data.
The
Because
fuck was that? It's an invisible man.
really, I couldn't tell you. It's documents and like notes or whatever. Because I love writing stories and I always have my phone handy and I just write the ideas for stories, like, and for, you know, this and that, names for things on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do a lot of writing, so yeah.
Very familiar.
Mm-hmm. Quite.
I just historically have written very long-winded texts that I spend hours composing.
Yeah.
And also just, you know, writing just general things, like long things to write down for me to remember.
Yeah.
So, you know, using the type interface has been very important for me.
Yeah.
So they completely changed all of how it works. It doesn't work properly anymore. It's
Yeah.
all stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how it used to be is, you know, when you hold down the thing, it'll bring up a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll be able to select where you need to type, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's useful.
And if you tap on a word, it will select that word, or give you the option to select all.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just select a single word, you can drag the border of the word.
Mm-hmm. And it worked well.
Yeah, it worked well. It was simple, easy to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of that has been thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Now, when you hold down the thing, it will just select things, and so you're just like, going up and down, trying to, you know, just select where you want to be. But then it'll just highlight the entire thing.
It'll highlight a full word. Yeah.
And now, when you tap a thing, it will put your cursor at the beginning or end of that word,
Yeah.
and never in the middle of the word.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're trying to, you know. I missed a comma here, or I missed an apostrophe there, or
Yeah.
I like need one more letter here, and the autocorrect doesn't help with this at all, because they've changed how that works too. So remember when I said you tap on a word and it gives you the option to select it?
Yeah.
For some reason, when a word is spelled incorrectly and it gives you the red underline, that is the first thing that shows up when you tap on it to try and autocorrect it. And then you have to tap on it and then tap on another thing to try and find the word that you need.
Yeah.
The valley.
Ooh,
Interesting.
neat.
Yeah, you tap on that and then find what you need. And it's just really annoying as well.
Yes. And there is a cursor that you can use to select a word, and it brings up an actual cursor.
Yes.
However, you have to not highlight a word, you have to highlight in between two words. Because it brings the cursor above where your finger is, not where your finger is. And so you have to, like, imagine where it's going to be and aim for that. Because if you hold your finger on a word, it'll just highlight the whole thing. So you gotta aim between. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's so annoying. It's one of those things. I hate that there's no option to go back or there's no choice. It's just.
This
Now
is
you're stuck
better
with
for
it.
you. You're gonna do this now.
It's like now you're just stuck with it. Sleek and efficient. It's just. I've felt the same way, and I've said it so many times in my life, and I've probably said it before on the streams. Whenever Apple updates something, they don't care about what they change. They just make sure something's different. They just throw darts at a board. It's like, oh, you know, on iTunes there used to be a feature where it just said how long the song was. It put the song's time next to the song you were selecting, so you knew just how long it was. It's something simple, you know, it's not like, oh, it's a crime that it's gone now. But why is it not there? Why did they remove that?
don't know. They just like removing features for no reason.
You used to be able to click on a little like little 3 dots next to a song, ellipses next, you know, and you could then be like, oh, play this next, then play that one, then play that one. You can't do that anymore. You can't just like select individual songs and just make like a one-time like playlist. You just can't do that. It's like, why not? As well, like, podcasts is something I love doing, but it's become like a problem where it's just like the autoplay is broken for some reason, and sometimes it'll just like start auto-playing an episode in the middle of an episode I'm currently going on. So I have to set it to not autoplay episodes at all, because it'll just like destroy my place randomly. I have to automatically be like, oh yeah, play the next one, instead of it going, and it's just like these little things. It's like, I don't get why they changed this and made it different.
I just realized I haven't had the keyboard display up this entire time.
Oh no.
There it is. Now you can see my inputs.
Hey.
I'm a fool.
Fun. Back to good.
Back to good.
But it's just like, they don't change things to make them better. They just change them to make them different. It doesn't make any sense. The things, it never makes sense. It's always just different.
No, but you see, they added a new feature. This cool new feature that's very
keyboard?
useful. Yes, the swipe to type feature.
Yes. Oh, how useful.
You can now swipe your finger across the keyboard to type what you need to type.
I do not use it.
It doesn't work. Like, I understand why they implemented it, because it existed on, like, Android devices.
Yeah, and there were apps that did it as well.
Oh, there were apps that did it. But they just added a new one. And it, like,
one.
and, like, I've tried to type things with it, and it is just always completely wrong.
Yeah.
Unless I go extremely meticulously slowly, like... And the worst part of it, the worst part of this feature is that you can't type fuck.
You're censored.
You are censored.
It literally takes your voice away.
I've tried so many iterations, so many times, trying to like holding on F and starting from there and like going really meticulously slowly. It will always autocorrect to duck, buck, fuck. Just whatever the fuck. You can't type fuck. It doesn't work. Like I've already been dealing with having like fucking be autocorrected to ducking for years. I'm like that. I'm used to, but this is a whole new. This is a whole new low. This is utter bullshit. I will not stand for this.
It is. It is annoying, especially because we're from New Jersey, so we curse.
This is just common.
It is common dialect.
Common dialect.
You know, it's part of like it's just part of the way we are as people.
I mean, you haven't been to New York, so you don't know how much more common it is there compared to here.
I've been to New York. I just don't stay there long.
Oh yeah, but like you haven't been there for a long amount of time. Is
Yep,
what I mean.
and I'm glad for it.
Be glad.
I don't need to go to New York for long periods of time. I'll be honest. I have enough. So.
Let us go.
Let's go. Yeah. So it's a nice place, but I've run out of things to do. I was talking to my coworker a couple days ago, and she's also sick of New York, where she's just like every time like someone comes to visit. That was interesting. Every time someone comes to visit, they're like, "Oh, let's go to New York," and
What do you
she's like,
fucking do in New York? I've never understood that.
"See it? I don't know.
Yeah, I know, like there's
don't
nice
know, huh?
things to look at. Like you can just look at a picture. of
There's
it.
cool tall buildings and whatnot.
Like looking at a cool tall building in person, it doesn't really make it a much better experience
Like
than
you
looking
go
at a
in the
picture.
tall building.
Not like you go in the tall building and go to the top to be top. No, you just look at it and you're like, whoa! I can't believe they built a building that tall.
You just sort of, look at it like, oh, wow. And she's just like, I'm not taking them there anymore. If they want to go, they know where it is. I'm not doing it.
Not
I'm
that
like,
hard
I
to
love
get
that.
into New York.
Yeah. They know where it is. They can see it. It's right there. If you want to go. I'm not doing it anymore. And I totally, like, I feel the same way where I'm like, yeah, I've seen New York, and I'm sure there's plenty I haven't seen, but I just... So what? You know?
Yeah, I've seen enough of New York, and I like,
Yeah, exactly.
only walk, like, around the city when I'm commuting.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like, yeah.
Like, I guess there's, like, nice restaurants there, but there's so many that how would I choose a restaurant in New York?
Yeah, and then the nice restaurants are very expensive.
I mean, even the not nice restaurants are very expensive because it's fucking New York.
It's true. There's also like the $1 pizza place. You know, those places, which is just like, you know.
I mean, I do
least
like,
those
I
exist.
do appreciate that, like, it's a city built around people just being up all the time.
Yeah.
So there's lots of like 24-hour places, which is very nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If I lived there, that would, like, you know, I would basically do all my groceries at night. Fetid
Slagmire.
slagmire. Ew. But yeah,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, it's a city.
It is a city. It really is.
I like it better than LA. I don't like California. I'm
Ow.
upset by California.
Ow.
They stole our jobs. New York also
No.
does that a lot, but you know, California's worse. I mean, this is as New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
You. Yes, you.
Oh, hello.
Free him.
You must help me.
I love him. He's a good man.
What a good man.
I would have been a sucker without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius. With a great sport.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Now what?
Yeah,
Oh, hello, Anton.
I was about to say. Put anything back here? No.
Anything over there?
It's time to explore.
Nope.
It is time to explore.
It's time to explore.
What was an item I missed?
Ooh.
A full
The fun glowy.
glowy fun time.
Let's go.
It's a soul.
Of a weird hunter.
Oops. There we go.
Oh, that went poorly. You could have gone better. Well,
Ow!
Antitoxic as well.
Come on.
Poison and toxic.
No! Ugh. I don't have anything to release the toxic. No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, yeah. That's no good.
Yeah.
This is bad.
So speaking of New York, I was going to New York the other day.
Yeah.
On the train, as I usually am, and I needed to transfer at one of the stations.
Yeah.
And you know, I got up. I got off the train. I'll walk onto the platform. I walk over to where I usually stand when I'm transferring at this particular station.
Yeah.
Damn it! And I reach in my pocket. I'm like, ooh, where's my wallet? Oh fuck! So I run back onto the train. As it's like leaving, I see my wallet is right where it was,
Okay,
like
good.
right where I was sitting.
Yeah.
So I managed to get that. Then I have to go all the way to fucking Hoboken and take the path into New York. That was fun. It wasn't, but it was alright.
Well, at least you didn't get
At least I did
pickpocketed.
not lose my wallet.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I wouldn't have been like able to get to work on time because I wouldn't have had my Metro card on me, so I would have had to walk all the way there. That would have sucked.
Yes, it would.
I also wouldn't have been able to get out of New York because I didn't have any money on me.
Yeah. Loss.
That would have been a fun time. It would have. It would have been the opposite of a fun time.
Yeah. That's why whenever I have things, I always have pants that have buttons or like.
No, the thing is, like,
whatnot.
Like I normally keep it in my pockets, like where my hands are, because I
Yeah.
keep my hands in my pockets a lot.
Yeah.
But
You're shifting.
which is why I was, which is why I was able to notice that it was gone so quickly.
Yeah.
But
Us.
like when I'm on the train, usually I'll have my backpack in my lap, and I'll have my phone and my wallet on top of my backpack, and I'll be holding them. Because you know, like I never know when the ticket guy is gonna be there to collect my ticket, so I'll keep my ticket in my wallet, keep my wallet on top of my backpack.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes when I get up, like I'll just drop my my phone on the ground. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot my phone was on top of my backpack. I'm a fool. But you know, usually by that point, the ticket man has collected my ticket, and I've put my wallet back in my pocket. But since you know, this train wasn't even that crowded. The ticket man just never showed up to collect my ticket. So you know, I still had my ticket, and thus my wallet was still on my backpack, and
Yeah.
it fell.
See, yeah, with me, since I don't ever have to have a ticket man, I always have pants that have like the buttons or like the Velcro, and I always keep my phone in there. Cause I'm always like, I know my sister. She breaks any technology she's given.
I don't understand how people break their phones so easily. I've never broken my phone.
I had my iPhone 5 for
Like,
4
especially the
years,
screen. I
and
don't
it was
understand that.
fine. Like, it was like, I brought it to the guy because the battery stopped working. And he was like, I can't believe you have a phone that's in this good condition. At like 4 years later, it's like, well, you know,
Yeah,
I care about it, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not the kind of guy who's like, hey, catch my phone, and like chuck it at my friend, you know.
But like I've dropped my phone countless times, and the screen has never broken. So I've always been so confused as to how people break their phones so easily.
I'm sad that I actually had to upgrade my phone at all from the 5 to the 7.
Yeah.
But it was like,
No, the thing is,
at
like,
the time.
no, I had my phone, like, it wasn't really broken. Like, the screen was never broken. I've never broken a phone screen, but, like, the screen itself was sort of, like, starting to come detached from my phone. I don't know why this happened, but, like, it was fine for a while. But after a time, just the screen just stopped turning on. Like, I could turn on the phone, but the touch screen wouldn't work. Or I mean, not the touchscreen. The touchscreen would still work, but it would not display anything on it.
Okay.
So I just lost like a year's worth of pictures on there because like the last time I like put all my pictures on my computer was like a year before that. So I lost all of that, and I still have not been able to retrieve it. I still have that phone. It's like in the drawer somewhere there.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah, you don't need to. But yeah.
That's I
was
still have my
interesting.
my iPhone 5C. If I want to, like, I actually did get it fixed and got the new like battery. Because what it was it couldn't charge. I think the charging port, the way it connected to the battery wouldn't work or something, so it just couldn't charge. And I needed my phone for college because I used it as an alarm clock. I had an alarm clock, but I slept on the top bunk, and so my desk for some reason was right next to the bottom bunk. The bottom bunk's one was like a little bit further away, but if I had an alarm clock there, it would wake him up and then probably not me, because it's right next to him, and I'm a bit further away because I'm on the top bunk. So what I'd do is I would sleep in, long pants with a back pocket. I just have my phone on with an alarm clock in my back pocket when I slept, or in the side pocket if it had like the Velcro button thing, just to make sure it wouldn't like fall out. Usually the back pocket though. Was better for waking me up. I'd always just have that to wake me up, but it's like I don't have this now. I actually have to get a new phone immediately because I don't have an alarm clock otherwise. And luckily it happened over a weekend that it ran out of power, so I was able to go home, get a new phone, an iPhone 7 something. I don't know if it's the 7 or if there are different versions.
There are
of the
different
7.
versions of it. I think I just have a regular 7.
I don't have a clue which one I have, but
I
it's
don't know.
a 7 of some sort. And I don't like it as much by a long shot. there's just weird things. Like again, I don't actually have a button for like the touchscreen anymore
the
for some
weird-
reason.
yeah, the
I
weird-
don't understand.
I don't understand why they made it like just a touchscreen thing with tactile feedback instead of
Yeah.
just an actual button. Because you
I-
can't press the actual button if there's no power to it.
Exactly.
Or if you're wearing a glove.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it. It's weird.
It's
I'm like,
really dumb.
it's
Oh,
like
but you can
they're
open your
showing off.
phone with your thumbprint. I've never set that up. I don't see the
do
point
that.
in it.
I also don't use that. I just prefer a code.
Yeah, like I
personally.
like typing in the code.
Yeah. And it's just like I don't. I wish I could. I was still using that phone because with this phone, I like dropped it once, broke the screen immediately. Like the other phone I had for 4 years, barely a scratch on it. It was in great condition. I liked it a lot more. The new phone just does a lot of like extra, has extra bells and whistles I don't want, I don't care about, I don't use, and that they pester me about. Because they want me to use it. It's like, oh, it's gonna make your life better. I don't. Stop it. Leave me be. I don't know. I'm just. Again, I do have it fixed, so I could go back to it if I wanted, but I think it's at this point where it's probably so outdated I couldn't get the newest iOS.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like, I couldn't be up to date and stuff like that, and be like, it'd be a headache in its own right, so I'm sad. But,
I don't know. iPhones are stupid.
they'll definitely.
Get an Android if you can.
Yeah, I'd recommend it too. Even though you have an
The
iPhone.
only reason I still use an iPhone is just because I like don't want to learn how to use a new phone, and also I've only ever had 2 smartphones because like my first iPhone lasted 4 years and this one is like still intact since then,
Yeah.
which is probably like 2-3 years ago. I don't even know at this point because I just am good at keeping my phone intact.
Yeah. Like my sister, she's broken her phone probably 4 times.
Yeah,
So
easily.
I feel like I'm doing
At
fine.
least.
That and God knows how many headphones have
Oh my God.
vanished into the ether and broken around her, including mine that I lent her.
I literally carry both of my sets of headphones on me at all times, and there's 2 sets of headphones that I've had like since they're both the ones that I've had like from each phone. Like they came with both of my phones.
Yeah. Look out! Oh no! Ah!
Oh no!
Spooky.
Spooky.
Take that.
Sorcery cast light.
I agree.
Is there a bonfire somewhere, please?
Hopefully.
Please, please, please. Numenarch?
Numenarch?
Numenarch. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ah!
Numeno.
Please. Oh, I know where it is.
Oh.
I know where it is. Now I'm upset. I'm not even gonna go for it.
Do you have a choice? You have 1 Estus and you're halfway done with Toxic.
I have 9 humanities.
It's probably
Surely there's
safe with
another
that.
bonfire somewhere around, like the bottom of Blighttown. Right?
Maybe?
Surely they wouldn't just like, screw you over like that.
Maybe it's by Koilana? Koilag, sorry?
Oh, it might be over there, you're right.
I don't know.
God, why does this take so fast? Oh, no. Okay, at least it will take slightly slower with each humanity.
At least we got that.
At least we have that.
Yep.
Try not to get
What we
poisoned.
lack in
No, I
friendship,
don't
we
have
make
enough
up
poison
for with
resistance.
ticking slowly with humanity.
Oh, you fuck. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, Woodman. Down.
Alright, let's go. Oh,
Oh. Well then.
well.
Wouldn't have guessed it.
That worked out surprisingly well. Oh, I should be leveling up strength. I'm stupid. I'm gonna be really annoyed if my health isn't at an even number though, so I'm gonna put it to 24 for now.
Want to kindle the bonfire?
That is a good point.
Since you already have.
But it also gives me a little more health, right? Boom. Did we kill Quelaag?
No, I assume not, because the door was closed when we came over here. Unless we did it from when we were messing around coming in here the other way.
Yeah, I feel like we might have just like went and did that at some point. It feels like something we would have done.
Didn't.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out. No.
Hey. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. What a beautiful moment.
It was good. Put that on the hat. Oh no.
Oh no, not Manny or Mildred. Anything but her.
She's gonna hit you with the butcher cleaver.
Oh no. Shit.
I like the clang it still made.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Absolute fool.
I like the blood.
Get game.
The blood spurt. Man, I remember when frickin' NPC invasions dropped the item for you.
Oh man, it was so great.
It was good stuff. Those were fun times.
I mean, they still do in the other games.
Oh
But it's not in Blood. I don't think there are any NPC invasions in Bloodborne,
no.
actually.
I don't think so.
It's kind of unfortunate.
It makes sense that there aren't.
Yeah, considering they just ruined
Because
the
there aren't
multiplayer.
actual invasions.
Well, there are.
Well, what are there?
Yeah, there are actual invasions.
What do you
It's
mean?
just really difficult to get them to actually work.
How do invasions?
Because they work like there's only certain areas where you can be invaded, and you can only be invaded when there's this certain enemy called like, the bell ringing woman. Like when they are alive, if you kill them, you can't be invaded anymore. But also, like whether or not you get invaded depends on the invader's proximity to your current location in their world. So if you're like, say, next to a lantern, and the invader is trying to invade next to a lantern, they'll probably invade you next to that lantern. But if you're on the other side of the map, they won't be able to invade you at all.
Okay. I didn't even know invading was a feature.
Yeah, no, the multiplayer
I
in
had
Bloodborne
no
is
idea.
really confusing.
I didn't know there
the way it
was a
works.
multiplayer at all. Is there a co-op then?
Yeah, there is co-op.
I didn't
It's
know.
really difficult to get to work.
I didn't know. Wow.
Yeah, because it's really finicky to actually like get someone that you want to play with in your world. Ow. No, I buffered it. Oh, I'm alive.
Whoa. That was lucky. Noise.
Noibs.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Strong. Boom. Yes. That was sick.
I have so many overhead attacks, but I don't know if any of them are actually tall enough to hit her.
I wouldn't know either.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It is done.
What's done is done.
Yeah, that is all. Good stuff.
Quelaag. We didn't explore much of Blighttown, but
No,
I
don't
guess we'll just go through here first.
We have a bond. Well, it's going to be a much longer way through Blighttown than through this way, I think.
Well, yeah, I guess we can rule out what's over here.
Well, I mean, we'll find out
first.
actually if the.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, look at that.
We're so purple and green.
Yeah, dude, we got the tree.
Bing bong.
I forgot we have like the phosphorescent tree on us.
Yeah, we are literally like a radioactive man.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's really beautiful. It's really a thing to behold.
Thank goodness. Let's go.
Bing bong. Hello. Should we egg ourselves? No, that's not.
No, we already did that before.
We did that once.
What have we here?
Took a while.
New servant?
Yes. No, but you have no eggs.
Eggs.
Thank you, Engel. Can you please move? Please move, Engel.
You're
Thank
slow.
you. He is slow. He does not go.
He doesn't know.
Alright. Strength.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh.
Buff o'clock. Bing bang wow.
Yeah, let's go.
Look at that.
Alright, now we can one-hand our weapon. And then nothing else matters. I mean, I guess we can just get our health less, or strength less 27, so we don't have to worry about ever leveling up strength again.
On top of that, endurance. Is endurance the equipped weight
Endurance
in
is
this
the
game?
equip weight. Yeah, we need to upgrade that a bit more.
It changes in the games and I can't keep up.
It does. It's really weird.
It changes with the times, but I don't. I always stay the same.
Oh, we don't have the repair box. That sucks.
It does suck.
What's our weapon at?
Oh, pretty high.
Oh, okay. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Alright, what's the weird twist they're gonna put on Ceaseless that makes him difficult? Like, actually difficult?
He explodes if you try and make him die.
Ah, I see.
The Lost City of Izalith, Fiery Cascades.
Oh, are there items here? We gotta know.
Gotta find out.
Gotta know. No.
Well, we're not here for items, in fairness.
No.
We're here
to
for slaughter.
slaughter.
For doom and destruction.
My God, I am hungry.
I'm yawning. I'm sorry to yawn.
Yeah,
It's an awful way to be.
that's not where he's supposed to be.
That was cute. He's just like, hey,
He's
over
like,
here,
oh wait,
people.
no, I gotta move. They can see me.
Come over here, people. See what happens to you. And then he's gonna freaking slam you. He's gonna go boom with his punch. And you're gonna die. Oh, ignore me.
Oh, I just remembered something about the Joker movie.
Yes.
Tell
Tell me more.
So there's this midget.
There's this fire demon.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's this midget, right,
Yeah.
in the movie, and
Did you kindle that bonfire you were at before, by the way?
not the one I just was at,
But the one before and...
the one before is like automatically at 10 always.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Sorry, go on.
But yeah, in the movie, there's this midget character, and he's like the best character.
Good.
But they make like a lot of midget jokes throughout the movie, and it just got me thinking, like, this is kind of weird. Like, these are basically racist jokes that are like totally okay within the context of like both this movie, but also like reality. I don't know why it's kind of weird. Just how racist people are to midgets specifically
That
sometimes.
is weird. Because you can't
Like,
attack
why
someone
don't-
for having a mental disability.
Yeah, like why don't we call them people persons of small stature, you know, instead of midgets?
Hey, no Armo over there. It's like, sure, fine. You know, can't say the N word.
Whoa,
Well, there they go.
she's gone.
Take him down.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, with this much damage, I feel we could have just fought him normally.
Probably, yeah.
Oh well. Rip. Goodbye. Where did she go though?
Quellos?
Quellos.
Quellos.
Excuse me. Cutscene. The discharge has ceased.
You're right. It has. dude.
I was just checking if there's an item over there because I know there's actually collision there that you can stand on.
Really? Cool beans.
There's a lot of weird out of bounds collision in like all the Dark Souls games. I don't know why they put it there, but I love it. I love that it is there so that you can just do like weird shit.
I like that as well.
It's really entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that whole disc over there has collision on top of it for no reason. You would never be able to get on there.
No, that reminds me of something actually, and it sort of segues a bit. It's freaking speedrunning. And that, I like watching speedruns of games, but I can never watch speedruns of games that I like or am playing at the moment. One, because of spoilers, but also for games that are like replayable, it's like, we talked about this a little bit in a call before, but it's just like, if I watch a speedrun, I'm always going to just be like, why am I not just playing it? Why am I not just doing it that way? Like the way the speedrun does it.
Yeah.
You know, why am I actually playing through the game? Why am I not just like skipping half of it? Well, I can just skip half of it. You know, it will ruin the game for me because I'll never be able to enjoy it. I will always just do it that way.
Ow, God, that did a lot of damage.
It did. And so just like a game for me, like a Hitman 2, which is a game you're supposed to replay the levels like over and over again. If I watched, I'm like, oh, I should watch a speed run, but then I was like, wait, no, I can't do that, or I'll never be able to play those levels again. Because I'll just, once I start up, I'll just be like, well, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, I've done it. Now this is so like fast and efficient. Why would I ever like
Play
do
it
the
normally.
other things?
Yeah.
Why would I ever do the other things? This is so much fast, so much efficient, you know?
Wait, how the fuck how... Can I,
Hit him with a ball!
Yeah, I was gonna hit him with something.
Hit him with a stone!
Do I have a throwing knife somewhere?
No. Oh, you do? Let's go.
Oh, they both aggro shit. It's Dark Souls 2 all over again.
Oh, it's Dark Souls.
Oh god.
I do appreciate that they calmed it down over here.
Yeah.
Instead of just copy pasting.
This this is more interesting. Like fighting two demons instead of like slowly luring them all.
Instead of just like they
Like a
copy
million demons.
paste just 5 of this guy randomly over here.
No! Damn it.
That was one of those
God
things that
damn
just
it.
like, they just freaking copy pasted the Taurus and Capra demons around. I was like, it feels a little lazy. A little slapdashed, you know?
I mean, this whole area just feels a little slapdash. It's like this is obviously the last one that they worked on because there's just a lot of like copy paste enemies and that really feel out of place. But also
so
like
big and pretty.
I mean,
Look at that freaking thing
it is very
over
big and
there.
pretty.
I love that.
Yeah, the big disc is cool.
The disc is
the big
great.
Isolith disc.
I like the disc. It's just like, you know, come on.
Come on.
For one item, I have to like bungle my way past like 5 Taurus demons.
Yep.
This is nonsense. Oh, it's him.
It's him again. I don't like him. He did a lot of damage.
I like him.
Oh, my health is small.
Oh, your health is small again. You're right.
I'm sad.
Oh well. Too bad. Can't try to do it.
They turned around before I even hit them.
You heard the knife whistling through the air.
He did. What a legend. Oh god, I nearly touched the lava there.
Uh-huh. You know, dipped your toe.
Ah, what? He turned all the way around.
Yep.
Oh,
He does
nice.
his calisthenics.
He does his general anesthetics.
Wow. That's a callback to a movie.
Movies.
Yeah. Killing of a Sacred Deer. Good, interesting movie. You know what I don't understand?
What?
There's certain movies that are just like made avant-gardely. Where there are some movies that are like, it's like, you're kind of like, why is this a movie? Like, why is this an hour and a half? Why did someone spend all this time and effort and money to make a movie? But then in like the last 15 minutes, something that's like, oh, okay, a twist or a change. Suddenly, okay, it makes sense. The whole movie, it's saved. It's good now. This is great and amazing. And I love it. Everything felt like nothing but was something. Then there's like some avant-garde movies where it's just like, this was actually just nothing.
Yeah.
Like, why did you spend this much time and effort and money? Probably not much money, but time and effort on a movie. I just don't understand that sometimes. Or I feel like, I don't know.
There's a lot of things that, you know, are questionably made.
The only expressionism is frustration.
Oops.
You know what I'm saying?
Boop.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Double stagger.
Good stuff. I like how buff they are together. When they do poses.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, he hit me. Oh no.
He hate me.
He hates me. Because I hit him with a sword and also a knife when he was just minding his own business.
Sick blade.
Alright, got his friend. Now he really hates me. Ow.
Oof.
Oh god, no. No.
Jeez, Dad.
Gee willikers.
I never like to see that one.
Never
Lithic
like-
Pond.
What about the pond?
Lithic Bond.
What's a lithic bond?
It's a ring. I think it's the fire plate ring. Stone.
What does it mean to be lithic?
You know, lithic with the cool kids.
Of course.
I don't know what it means.
No one knows what it means.
It means you're lit.
Lit.
Yes.
Do they both respawn?
I assume.
Well, then it's worthless trying to fight them because I can't get that item. I thought they would just like not respawn, so I could just kill them both. Oh well.
Okay then. Just
Never
gotta get those souls
mind.
back and then run off.
Scamper away.
Yeah.
Out of the way.
So you got any more topics in the old bag?
Topic.
Topic. Topeka? You ever been to Topeka, Kansas?
No.
No. I know the answer already.
No.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Would you ever go to Kansas?
Probably not. There's tornadoes there.
Or tornadoes?
I don't want to get Wizard of Oz.
I don't like tornadoes, you're right. I wasn't even thinking that. I'm scared of tornadoes. They're terrifying. Why would you ever live there?
Why would you ever live in the Midwest?
Why do people live in the Arctic tundra? Why do people live in the Midwest? They don't live in the Arctic tundra, but no, they do actually. There's a place
People
called, like,
live literally everywhere. If there's a place, there's a person living there.
There's a place called like Resolute in Canada. It's like the farthest most city north in Canada that you'll see on a map. They have like a little airport there or whatnot that you can like land maybe a biplane on or something. I don't know why you would ever choose to live there. I assume mostly it's like a research type base that's got like little houses over and whatnot. But like, why would you do that to yourself?
Oh god. Oh no, I thought that was a vagrant. I was like, whoa, Jesus. I was just so not expecting this guy to be here that I was like, wait, is that a vagrant? Oh no.
Would have been something.
Oh, surely would have. At least there's no Capra demons here.
You didn't pull up a topic.
I was going to, but then you said things, and I was like, well, I guess I don't need a topic now.
Got
You're
it.
saying things.
That was my rambling and distraction.
This happened every time. I'll start looking for a topic, and then you'll say something, and then I'm like, well, I don't need a topic anymore. Oh god. No!
He has a mighty swing.
was not expecting to retaliate so quickly. I knew he did a lot of damage, but jeez. God damn. Gotta get off your ass and jam.
Let's go.
Okay, I really. Okay, this one I need. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Okay.
See that complete works of Lovecraft over there?
Yes, I found it.
Yes.
Grab it.
Yeah, just grab it. All right, so here's a page. Here's a page. I'll stop here for a second. If you could just All right, there is one word that I don't know if you would like to say on Twitch in here, but
This one.
oh, that fell. Well, shit. Oh well.
There goes that.
Anyway, if you could read this paragraph dramatically.
Okay. The match had been between Kid O'Brien, a lovely and now quaking youth with a most un-Hibernian hooked nose, and Buck Robinson, the Harlem Smoke. The had been knocked out, and a moment's examination shewed us that he would permanently remain so. He was a loathsome gorilla-like thing with abnormally long arms, which I could not help calling forelegs, and a face that conjured up thoughts of unspeakable Congo secrets and tom-tom poundings under an eerie moon. The body must have looked even worse in life, but the world holds many ugly things. Fear was upon the whole pitiful crowd, for they did not know what the law would exact on them. Exact of them if the affair were not hushed up. And they were grateful when West, in spite of my involuntary shudders, offered to get rid of the thing quietly for a purpose I knew too well. You can assume what word I did not say.
Yeah, so I've always heard many times that H.P. Lovecraft is a very racist man. But once I read that, I was like, Jesus, he is artful about how racist he is. God damn.
Yeah, that was, if you couldn't tell, it was about a black man.
Who was killed in a fight, and then the reanimator, there's this guy.
This fellow.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out how to bring people back to life, and he's been like, this whole story is about him like collecting corpses and shit.
Yeah.
And like his various experiments with them. Mm-hmm. And so he finds this black man that was killed in this fight, and takes his corpse.
Who is this funny fellow?
I don't know. He's very funny though.
Yeah.
I like him.
I kind of like it too. It's interesting.
But yeah, and so just that. I was just
paragraph.
like, Jesus.
I couldn't help but like laugh.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't help but laugh either. Like, it's just so over the top. I'm like, how can you even? This is like a caricature of what a racist person would say. God.
And then just, his gorilla-like body. His arms looked like 4 legs.
That was the part that got me the most. The 4 legs. I was like, Jesus. Like, what a way to like call someone subhuman.
Congo-like and tom-tom. It's like
the eerie moon.
It was a.
Oh God, he's large. Oh fuck, he's really large.
Boy. Big boy.
Oh, he's really big and strong. Oh God.
Ooh. He's tough. Tough stuff.
He will instant kill me if I'm not at full health.
You're right.
He doesn't have that much health though, thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's a wimp under.
Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead.
Thank goodness. Well.
Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft. Shoutouts.
So that was your H.P. Lovecraft of the day.
H.P. Lovecraft of the day.
That was an
I forgot to do the mask of the day. God damn it.
You did!
I can't believe it.
Ah.
This is like the second time I forgot the mask of the day.
Well, I've forgotten to do it at the start of every episode, the magic card of the day.
Yeah, anyway, so I guess I'll just do it now. Just do it now while I remember. Right? Time for the mask of the day. Today's mask is the mask of concealment, the Kanohi Huna. Right here. The Kanohi Huna.
No, that's not what I'm confused. Show me it again.
The Kanohi Huna.
Why is it brown? Or is that purple?
It's bronze.
It's bronze.
This is just a different version. There's a lot of different versions of this mask. I think it's like one of the most used masks out of any mask.
Because you put a blue guy there.
Yeah.
But that one's like bronze.
Yeah, and then one's orange. I mean, they all come in like different colors.
Are
but
they? Is it the same mask?
Yeah, it's all the same mask. I mean, they're different masks, but they're like the same like
You can't
mask.
change the color. It's wrong.
It's like if you had a shirt and I had a shirt,
Yeah.
like they're the same shirt, but they're different shirts. You know?
Okay,
It's that sort of thing.
I understand. That's fine. I'm
So yeah, it's worn by Maku over here, but no one cares about Maku because she's doesn't contribute anything to the story. It's also worn by Vakama. He was Toa, the man, the myth, and legend. Here's the Metru variant, the most used mask fucking ever. It is never recolored. It's always in this color. Why did they never recolor that mask? I don't understand. I like that mask, but it's always in maroon. And I'm like, no.
It's faithful.
Actually, no. I'll keep Vakama here.
Okay.
I feel bad for
Take a drink.
I feel bad for Maku, but she doesn't contribute anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's literally replaced in the next year, or no, 2 years after. Oh, all right, 27. There we go. Maximum 2-hand benefits.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, that's out of the way. Finally remember to do that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's continue.
Masks and racism out of the
Masks
way.
and racism out of the way. We can continue the stream.
Unimpeded. Well, hopefully.
Wow,
We still have much to explore.
all the things are back.
That is fair. Let's go. You want to start a band?
Yeah, let's start a band right now.
What instrument do you want to play?
I want to play the beatbox.
Okay.
You can do the rapping.
Okay.
We're a band, but we're just a rap group, but we call ourselves a band.
Yeah, I like it. This is good. What should our name be?
I'm Tom. Tom is my friend.
It's I'm Tom, but it's all one word.
I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
It's cool and it's.
Ow!
He was flailing. That dead boy was
I don't think
flailing
this is gonna
himself.
protect me if I get hit, but
That brought my wrist. That's not good. Armor at risk. That's also not good.
well, we're not like really wearing anything.
Well. So.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Well, I guess we gotta find a blacksmith. And also get the fuck out of Dodge. Oh. Oh?
Sure. So they just like lomp off a little bit there, right?
What?
Isn't that normally where you fight the fat man?
The fat man, yes. It is normal where you fight
Fire
him.
fire guy.
The demon fire sage.
There we go. I
Yeah.
really could not remember his
So there's
name.
a cap
'cause
demon
it-
down there in this thing, but I can't do damage to them. Shit.
You're right. Fire sage. What's part of him is a sage and not a demon?
He is a wand.
Why does he become like holy and
He's the
good?
demon fire sage. He's the sage of... Oh, God. I was not expecting that. Oh, no. This has gone from 0 to 100 really quickly.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Xanthos King Jeremiah. It's always been his name. You didn't know that?
Still silly. It's just
Yeah, he's the guy with the Xanthos crown.
Xanthus.
Xanthos. It's Xanthos, I think. At least he's not as silly as the Demon Souls, Xanthos crown. Oh, God.
He's still silly. He has a lot of help.
He does.
He's still silly.
I was not expecting that at all. It actually scared me.
I thought him hitting you with his head was an attack or something. when he first jumped down.
Yeah. God damn it. I can't upgrade my weapon. I can't repair my weapon.
Nope.
I need to retreat.
Nope, nope, nope. Or you could... Do you have a repair powder?
I don't think so.
Repair powder?
Shit. Oh, I do. Sick.
Nice.
Let's go.
The world is better.
There's an item up there, though, that I missed, so I'm gonna go grab it
That's
real
right.
quick.
I saw that item and I meant to say you passed it, but then I didn't when you came back. I only noticed at the FaceTime. Oh, balls well then as well.
Yeah. Shodel.
Ooh. Neat, neat, sweet treat.
Tom, how do you feel about games with time management?
I can't handle them. I like them, it's fun. But it's always like hard to pick it back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't want to deal with the added stress, and like, I haven't played in a while, so I'm gonna do worse, and like, you know, all that. Just like, I should just not play it at all.
Wait, where's Santos? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
He's gone. But anyway, my point that I was getting to is, for some reason, even though I am bad at time management in real life, I like a lot of video games with with like lots of time management things, mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Like Majora's Mask. Mm-hmm. It's got, you know, famously the 3-day cycle.
That's fine with me.
There's a Persona. There's a lot of time management with the Persona series. Because, you know, you only have so much time to get through every day.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, like, every day of the game.
Yeah.
Like, there are only so many days, I mean.
Yeah.
So you have to, like, manage your time very well. Pikmin, also, are a real-time strategy game.
Yeah.
But, like, I think about this, and I'm like, this is kind of strange. Why can't I do this with real life? Why can't I be this efficient in real life?
That's a very good question.
I don't understand it. It confuses me, confuzzles me,
I just
confounds me.
I just naturally do these things because I'm a scared, worried man. It's just like, I have to do it or else I will flounder and flop.
Flip.
And bad things will happen because I'll forget things, I'll miss things. So I'm just very, like, meticulous about what I do. You know, with scheduling and all the whatnots. But, you know. It's one of those things, when I play those games, I enjoy it. Majora's Mask is different because you can, like, reset time and rewind. So I don't think of it in the same way, even.
Like, it definitely, like, turns people off initially, I think. But it's not as bad as, like,
I'm fine
you
with
would
that,
think.
Totally. But a game like, what's Dead Rising, I think is what's the one where you're in the mall?
I don't know.
How dare you. But yeah, that one where it's just like, it's very, like, forgiving with the time, but even that's just like, oh god, very stressful to a person like me. And like with a Darkest Dungeon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How it ramps up as time goes on and gets more difficult. It's just like, I enjoy the start of the game, but then once it gets like, you really have to start managing your time and being like careful when it's just like, I can't, like, it's too much, it's too scary, and then like, it's too hard for me to just pick it back up and not just start a new game. Where like all the I always sort of end up in that.
Yeah, the problem that I've been having though for a while is with Persona 3. Like, at some point I just stopped like playing it constantly.
Yeah.
And so I've like every time I picked it up, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What was I doing? And then I'll like come up with a plan and stuff, and then I'll like have to stop playing it for some reason, and then I'll not get back to it for a while, and then I'll forget all the plans that I made, and I'm like, oh god damn it, now I have to think about it again. So it takes me like infinitely longer to actually get back to it.
Yeah, it's like me with EU4, where I'm sad because my computer is now so bad. I can't really,
run it.
I can't play EU4 anymore, so I need to get a new computer so I can play EU4 because I love EU4. It's such a good game. But for the people who don't know, it's just a grand strategy game where you play as a country, try and conquer the world type stuff. But you have to manage diplomacy and war and all this stuff. It's incredibly complicated.
Incredibly
and
complicated.
A lot of stuff you have to think about constantly and be
And
paying
also, the
attention
more
to.
you know about the game, the more complicated it feels.
Very much. It's I played over 1,000 hours, and it's taken. I know nothing because of that. It wasn't until I reached that I had the clarity to know I know nothing.
Yeah.
But it's true to have that clarity to understand. I am feeble. Instead of just being like, I think I understand it. No, I don't. But whenever I play a game, I'll play it sometimes for like 6 hours straight. I'll just be like really into it, and I'll be like, okay, I'm doing this with this country and this with that country, and I'm manipulating them this way and that way, so that I can vassalize that one, and I can prevent this guy from declaring war on me by having all this stuff, and having all these allies. And if he does declare war on me, I have all these cores, so I can get a lot out of the war with low, AE or aggressive expansions. I can play it smart. But then I'll have to eventually save, because I'll after about 7 hours I'll stand up and suddenly it'll be like, what's going on? Oh my god, I'm hungry. Oh god, I'm about to cripple over in pain from hunger. Because my body just shuts off certain features when I play EU4. It's cool. I'll just be like, I just sat there, I drank maybe 1 bottle of water over 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, when you're focusing on something else, sometimes just hunger ceases existing. I don't know why.
Certain body functions just shut off.
I've had work days where I've worked a long time with no lunch break, and I get home and wait, oh shit, I'm fucking hungry as shit. What is happening?
It's I'm so hungry, I'm in pain, and I don't want to stand, but I gotta get food.
I gotta get food.
It's awful.
Gotta eat.
There's so much you have to be aware of, and there's so many countries I'm probably interacting with and manipulating this way or that way, and that sometimes it's the way things work, economies fluctuate, so it's maybe it's just for the time frame of literally a month I'm able to vassalize this guy because I'm just always on the border unless his economy goes down, which is no real reason for it unless something happens. So it might just be for a month he gets an event. But if I save and I leave the game, I come back the next day, it's just I forget everything I had been doing. I know the general gist of this is my ally, this is my enemy, but the countries I was manipulating and whatnot, I'm I don't remember. And I'll just be oh god dang it, I wasted 3 years when I meant to vassalize that guy. And I've had him I've been building up on him, and I did not do anything with it. Well, I could have vassalized him 2 years ago and had him for as a vassal in a war, which would have been great. I love EU4. I'm just thinking about it now. It's making me really happy.
Yeah. I wish I could play it, but
Yeah.
when I tried to, it was just so I thought I had somewhat of an understanding of how the game worked before then. After playing through the tutorials, I had less of an understanding of how the game played after than before I played the tutorials.
That's one thing. It's strange for me. I love that. That is one of my favorite things in a video game, is just being completely baffled and confused with all these things, and then just figuring out how things work. That's how Dwarf Fortress is for me. I've never looked up a walkthrough or anything. I'll just be I don't know what this key does. I press R and it opens up this menu, but I don't know what that menu does. I don't get how it works. And then just messing around with things and just stumbling upon how it works and figuring out how all these things works and how you're supposed to use it. I'm just like, that, like, I did it. I figured it out is such a great feeling that I love. And so, like, also for, like, CK2, or Crusader Kings 2, I don't, you know, I never looked up the walkthroughs, or not the walkthroughs, I never did the tutorials for that game. I just jumped into it and learned as I went. And I love that experience.
These leeches are actually fucking horrible. I hate them so much. Why won't they die?
Well, they will. Get killed.
I can't hit them. They're too fast.
Yeah, they are very fast. EU4 was the same way though, where I never played the tutorial. I had no idea how the tutorial is. I've never seen it.
You should try playing through it now, knowing like what you do.
The thing is,
like that might be fun.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I'd probably even learn things.
You might actually learn things.
Because the thing is, like, I will just like do random like sort of odd games where I'm just like, I'm only going to have a maximum of 14 provinces, and it's going to be these ones, and then I'll just have to develop those, I guess. And I just sort of learn how it's like to play as a country and make one that like keeps up with the rest of them at a small size. But you know, it's interesting because it's like I learned an entirely different way how to play the game because of that. You know, you don't have to just be an empire that conquers everything at the slightest like the drop of the hat.
Hey, gangs.
It's cool. I'll just like do games. I'll be like, oh, I just learned some like completely new way to sort of interpret that or to do that or to play the game because of it. It's fun. I love EU4. There's so much. Oh, I wish my computer was a computer.
If only.
It doesn't.
It doesn't compute.
It's slower than my TI-83.
Now that is slow.
Yeah. I wish I have to get the new. I have to just bite the bullet and then just learn about computers. I'm so scared of it though. I'm just learning how to build a computer and learning what all the parts and trying to keep up with like. I looked at a couple like things. It's like building a computer for this much money, and I just like I was reading it, and they like here's why we chose this part, and it's like here's why we chose this process. And
yeah,
everyone knows this is the best. Everyone's been waiting with bated breath for it to come out, and it's the top of the line of this series. It's like you didn't say any specs. You just said it was cool, and everyone knows it's great. But whatever. Yeah. I swear.
Sometimes those videos are a bit incomprehensible if you don't like know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
I did like.
I just like Googled it, and that's like all the things that came up, like video or not, like even word ones, was just like a page of text was just like. There's no stats to this. It's just like this is the next one in the series, and everyone knows that this is like the brand that you go to for gaming. It's like I didn't know this. This is all new information to me. You can't. Please. I'm trying to learn. You're just saying
like it would like what would be niceful. What would be niceful is if someone made like a video just like explaining like what all the specs are or like no what if someone explained a video how to like make a build and how to understand how to like put that together or like how to put together a list of parts that would actually function well together. Instead everyone's like, oh yeah, I'll just do it for you. And then you can't do it yourself. Like they're intentionally not teaching you how to fish so that they can keep selling you fish.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I thought these people were on my side, all, you know. I didn't realize
like it makes sense for their viewership, but also it is just infuriating.
Yeah.
And I hate them all because of it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just bite the bullet and hunker down, learn. But I'm so like, it's too much for my brain to handle, and I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have to do it at some point. My computer is just like, it's trying to tell me that it should be dead, and it doesn't know why it's alive. And I'm just trying to ignore it.
It's literally staying alive to tell you how dead it is.
And I'm just trying to ignore it so that it doesn't I feel like if it knows that I know it's dead, it will be dead. If I acknowledge the fact it's dead, it is dead. It's like it. If you acknowledge he's alive, and if you acknowledge it, then he becomes it, and he's more powerful. If I acknowledge my computer's dead, it will then die, and like, it'll like fade into like ash, like into the background as sad music plays, and I cry.
It'll just Thanos itself.
I hope it doesn't do that anytime soon.
Hopefully.
Right.
Ah, shit. I hate that particular ledge.
It's a sad ledge.
It's a really sad ledge.
It's meant to be going down, so it's usually not
Yeah, it's
too
meant to
much
be
of a
going.
problem.
Yeah. Ow.
Let's go.
Alright, we good.
I forgot you had poison for a second, and I saw that tick, and I was like, oh my god, you're gonna die in a second.
Now we good.
Yeah. Somehow, it's all fine.
Got this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chest over there. Oh!
You're right, there was a chest over there. I love that slop sound. I'm just rolling through the muck.
It's a good sound.
Yeah.
Ow! Fucking asshole! Pushed me off the ledge.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't even take damage from that. It's just inconvenience to me.
Very much. What a jerk.
What a G here. Ow! Ow. None of the words I'm saying are making sense.
Niceful.
Nice.
I really do like that word.
No, actually, this is something I was thinking about.
What?
I feel like my vocabulary is like too large at this point that I will start like sometimes I'll just start replacing ums with adjectives.
Come on. I'm fascinated.
Like in an attempt to, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but like,
You're not doing it.
I can't speak anymore.
Just say adjectives. What if
Just
it's
say
American?
adjectives. Sunlight elixir.
Ooh. Fancy smancy. Well then.
I don't know, I thought of this. I'm not even sure if I do it necessarily.
Yeah.
I just know my vocabulary is very large and it makes me think of words too much to the point where I will just cease speaking. I think I've noticed other people that do that, which is, you know, an interesting tactic.
It's interesting, yeah. I want to see it in practice because it's hard for me to think.
Yeah, it's hard for me to think of it now. I'm sure I've done it though.
Yeah. So I want to make a video evidence. I want it. Also, just going back to Niceville.
Nice ball.
It's just one of those things. Like my ultimate goal at the moment with the stream is just like to make a meme.
Yeah.
Something to have something from the stream that's not like something that's been a part of me for a while, like Mr. Funny. He existed in me before this.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It was like that
he's
was the first
definitely
time I shared him.
He's definitely become a meme of this stream.
Yeah. Like, it's the first time I like shared him was on the stream, but he's existed before. But I want something that like from the stream to become sort of a meme, if not in the group, but like just something said. That's something I just desire someone else to be like, hey, that's a funny joke. Like,
Oh, it's funny.
Yes. Oh, it's funny. That's all I desire. It's like my ultimate like goal. Like when that happens, I will feel fulfilled.
Niceful.
Niceful. It's just like a little
Like,
thing like that. It's like, oh, that's something funny.
The weird thing is like, we've been talking for so long that I don't know how we haven't had anything like that
I
yet.
feel like if we make the
Like we
compilation
sort of,
video,
no, the thing is we sort of had something like that with Dark Souls 2, like there's always never expect less than 5 enemies in a room.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was definitely the meme of Dark Souls 2. But you know, once we get away from that game, it stops being relevant.
Yeah.
Or
It's like, we're never,
Shadows
like,
to Cthulhu was also pretty good, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't make sense in many contexts.
Yeah.
So you can't really use it a lot,
Even
unfortunately.
if it doesn't make context, if it was just people that said, you know,
What?
it'd be good.
What was that sentence?
It didn't have to be a sentence. You knew exactly what I meant. You knew exactly what I meant.
No, I did not.
Don't pretend.
I was so distracted by your lack of words.
I don't remember what I even said, I'll be honest. I think it's not like, even like if they said it without the context, if they just said it at all would be like enough for my heart.
Yeah.
Whatever I said, that's what it was supposed to be, I think.
Yeah. Actually, no. I think I know the real reason why Shadows to Cthulhu hasn't caught on. It's because it was just in Spore, and that was the first thing you did, and
It's
no
very
one
true,
is still around from those days.
It's very true, yeah. Once we make those highlight videos,
Once we make those highlight
then
videos,
maybe
there's gonna be
people will be
so
able to
many
go back
highlights
and-
from Spore. God, it's just gonna be like 2. I guarantee you.
It's gonna
We
be
barely said anything.
sick.
The Dark Souls 2 highlights are gonna be the hardest part.
I have to go back and scrub through everything.
Well, it's just that, like, there's so much non-talking there. What the what? What?
That was bad. That's not very good.
No! That's not okay!
That's not very good at all. I'm not happy.
That's definitely going in the highlight reel.
That's going in the highlight reel. That's going in the cringe compilation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe once we do that, even we'll be able to remember the
Like-
nonsense we say better.
No, but also we'll be able to. I feel like once I've actually done that,
Yeah.
we can like go through that and see what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
Like it'll be a good lesson in what
learning experience.
what are the highlights of these streams.
What are the
And what do we need to cut? What do we
What,
need
do
to
you,
stop?
what of these is actually funny? What of these is actually interesting and worth remembering happened at all and not forgetting in the abyss? Of
I
forever?
am 100% starting off the video with Streameroni and cheese, yes please. That is 100% what is starting it.
What was that?
That was like Dark Souls 2 Part 7, like the very beginning. You just said that at complete random, right at the beginning. It was like, yes,
Really?
this is going at the start.
That is goddamn beautiful.
I'm surprised you forgot about that, 'cause that was like one of the funniest things I think you've ever said on the street.
I say
Like,
so
I just
much.
died.
I say too much for my brain to really comprehend. I'm sure I've said so many like.
No, but like
actual
I've
things
thought
worth
of
remembering.
just Streameroni and cheese, yes please, so many times. I just started laughing. It's because they just came so out of nowhere. It was like, just so funny.
That's great. Oh, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh man, one day
One day we'll become a meme.
it'll be so funny.
It'll be so funny.
Streameroni and cheese. Yes, please. I have to watch it back now.
Yeah, I think it was
know.
part 7. I think that was the part, although I don't
At
remember
least it's at
exactly.
the beginning of the episode.
Yeah,
so it's not
yeah, it
hard.
won't be hard to find. Apparently that thing doesn't like me.
Not at all.
I had to destroy it. Oh no, 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 no! Oh. Why?
X.
X.
You said Y, so I said X.
Okay.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
I will see people who do math and things like that. Once the z-axis is introduced, for some reason they'll just switch z with x, and then have x be the forwards and back. I'm just like, why you do what? No, you already had x and y as like set things. Z is supposed to be the forward and back. Why do you switch the two? And they were doing that in college. And it was just, why stop? It would make me so actually angry. I'm just like, it made sense. It was like, oh, okay, I can get this. Now you're just changing them for no reason. You're making my head hurt. I hate that. It makes me angry.
I don't know.
No, it's fine. This is not an experience you probably had much of.
No, definitely not.
It's just
I can
oh,
understand your
grass.
frustration though.
X and Y. Pokemon X and Y.
Pokemon.
What was your favorite Pokemon X and Y?
My favorite Pokemon X and Y was Gudra.
Why didn't they have lowercase y and lowercase x instead of z? Y2, x2. Wait, was there actually a second? There was no second game in that.
There was no second game.
It
just went straight to
that's so
the
weird.
Gen 3 remakes, and then it was Gen 7.
That's so weird. Huh.
It is very strange.
Because they have Zygarde, so they have the Z if they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's huh.
And they spent so much time making all those Zygarde forms, and I'm like, what?
Zygarde has forms?
Yeah, he has different forms.
Never knew.
Yeah, he has like 4 different forms.
Huh.
Because there's like the little versions,
Little
and then
versions.
there's like tiny little snakes. Because he's based on like cells.
Oh.
Like he's supposed to be like a collection of cells, and like basically the 1% form is like a tiny, like the single little guy, like the single little
the
lizard.
1%.
The 1%, and then like the 25% is like some weird dog thing. 50% is like the regular Zygarde that you would think of, like the big
Yes.
snake thing.
Snake guy that is the one I knew existed.
And then there's the 100% form, which is like just basically like a big gun, but green.
I had no idea he had forms.
Yeah.
Well then.
I don't know. I like the dog form. I think it looks cool.
Huh. I'm just still surprised.
Yeah.
Is it that like every generation has one Pokemon that has multiple forms? Like Deoxys, Cast Form, Rotom,
Deoxys, Cast Form, Rotom,
Zygarde.
Zygarde.
Is that just like a running theme I've never
Reshiram,
noticed?
Zekrom,
Reshiram.
Reshiram.
Reshiram, Zekrom. Well, they sort of have extra forms, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
really
that's what I'm
count them
saying.
as much.
The extra forms. I would count those as extra forms.
Can they change back?
Yeah, they can change back. You just have to unfuse them.
That's really weird. How
Unfuse
that
them
is
with
a
Kyurem.
thing, though.
It is very strange that they literally fuse with another Pokemon, that you can unfuse them.
Yeah. That's really weird.
It is very strange.
I agree.
Shit. I don't think there's anything in Pokemon. I don't think there's anything in Gen 1 though. That's
I'm
like
not
that.
surprised there's nothing in Gen 1.
Like I'm trying to. I guess Ditto. Like that's like a. That's
Yeah,
not.
that's a bit of a stretch.
a bit of a stretch. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Well,
Damn
Gen
it!
1
Damn
didn't
it!
even have evolution.
Damn it!
So I'm not surprised
Damn
they
it.
wouldn't have it.
Damn it!
But like after that. Huh. And then I haven't played Sun and Moon, and I haven't played Sword and Shield.
No, yeah, the legendaries and those also change forms. Like there's the version with the sword and without the sword, and with the shield and without the shield.
I have no clue about the Sun Moon.
Also the Sun Moon. I think there's like it's like Necrozma or something has different forms. That's not even technically a Pokemon. It's an Ultra Beast.
What the fuck does that mean?
They're Pokemon from an alternate dimension, basically.
That is so annoying. That's stupid.
It is. Also, also, I know you haven't played them, but the plot of the games is the plot of Kill la Kill, just so you know. There's like a weirdly large amount of plot similarities between Pokemon Sun and Moon and Kill la Kill. I don't know why. It's like the weirdest combination of things.
What?
I like it. It's cool. If only the gameplay was as good.
I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Composite bow. It only makes sense if you actually know the story of Sun and Moon, like the comparison. But it is just funny to think about.
I'm fine with that.
Ow, fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Let's go.
Gold. God damn it.
Well,
No, I don't want to end like this. Not like
no,
this.
no. That was a meme thing. That's
Oh yeah, that was a.
That was just something I did. Like, it
How did that
on
start, though?
It caught on after we were playing Smash Brothers. And whenever I was losing, I decided to do a funny voice. And I was like, no. Whenever something went wrong.
Did there be some Smash?
Yeah, that I started that when we were playing Smash Brothers. And then I think after that maybe we moved on to like Pac-Man.
I swear that started from something else.
Yeah, it started from Smash Brothers. I did that. Whenever I was like, I'd get hit, I was losing or I'd get hit or something like that. Be like, no. And then like, I did that. I didn't know it didn't catch on much for a little bit until Sam started doing it. I think.
Oh.
And then from Sam, it spread, and it was like, what was like
From Sam, it spread.
from Sam, it spread.
It's a good sentence.
From Samuel,
From somehow it spread
spread.
like wildfire
Yeah.
throughout the cosmos.
Like he was, at least he was the first person I noticed that used it after me, and it was great. But it's like, that's sort of like the idea of like the little meme, like I want to have a moment like that on the stream where it's like we say that, or like the peeps say
The weird
that.
thing with no is that, like, yeah, exactly. Like, you can't. It only works if you actually say it, so you wouldn't be able to like type that. Like, you can't spread a meme without being able to type it.
Do it in fancy.
Do it in fancy.
Do it
no.
with aesthetic.
Do it in aesthetic.
Yeah, type no aesthetically. No. I don't know. You're right. That is fair. I want something.
We need something. Sure, there's so many things we've said that one of them needs to be
Something has to
mimetic
have
in
been
some
funny.
fashion.
At some point, something had to have been funny.
This would be really
Law of
great.
big
It
numbers.
would be really great if we actually had an audience right now to, like, ask about this particular question.
I really wish we can poll them eventually.
We can poll them. What is the funniest meme?
What is the funniest? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Everyone's just gonna say, "Oh, it's funny." That's the funniest meme. Like it just is the funniest meme. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Damn. There's literally nothing I could do there.
That was just a bad sitch.
Just roll the dice.
Yeah.
Pure chance. I did not do anything to deserve that.
In fairness, with funny, that's been something that I bring it up a bit. So it's like it's something I do a lot. So it's fair that it might catch on. But like, I don't know.
Oh fuck. Why does this dog do so much damage? I hate this dog. I hate this dog. He's a bad dog. He does too much damage.
He's now dead. Don't talk bad about the dead.
We'll talk bad about it. No.
Feel about the corpses. Oh. Ooh. Still alive. Uh-oh. He has a wall.
Now I'm crying and I'm still alive. I don't remember the lyrics of that song. I used to know like all the lyrics. I don't remember any of them.
Making a note here, huge success. That's where mine cuts off.
Shit, yeah, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, well,
Now I'm upset.
it was funny. I don't know,
Wow.
the cake. It was a lot.
It was funny.
Man, what a world. What a simpler time.
Yeah.
Speaking of memes. Oh, it was fun.
Oh, it was funny.
Those are great.
Oh, how funny it was.
What a simpler time.
A lot of souls right there.
Yeah, definitely. Also, just another thing about me having to make a new computer. Since I have to make a new computer, I'm actually probably going to make a gaming / streaming rig, so that I can, if not stream on my own, stream adjacent.
Ah, yeah.
So I could just be on my computer in thine home, being like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then I could also be like streaming it, like we could be playing Terraria together.
We could be playing Terraria.
It could
Or,
be pretty cool.
or you could just be like streaming something completely different.
Exactly, and we could just be in a call together, just on streaming. Like, "Hey, how you doing?" Having a conversation, we're playing different games. You know. Be like, well, we have each other's company and we're streaming. This is nice. Even if it's not the same game. We sleep, mommy and daddy sleep in different beds now. Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, the main reason that we started doing this in person is because Discord just like hates screen share.
It really does. And then it was like, well, yeah, we can just do it in person. I can drive now.
Yeah.
It was nice. This is cinematic.
It was.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, this works well. But like, if I could actually have like a setup that's like, oh, I can do things, that would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
If I could actually like play Minecraft
Oh
at,
my
like,
god. Dude,
above 20 frame rate, that would be like
Oh, well, that doesn't have collision?
altering.
That was weird. Didn't have collision. Where the fuck am I?
You're in Blight Team.
I'm so completely lost. Where am I?
I don't know.
That threw me off so much.
Ooh, I don't like this.
I like this.
Worked well. Okay.
Oh, I'm here.
Nice.
I was so confused there.
Yeah. That's the one thing though I fear, is that if I do actually have a thing that can play things on good frame rates, I'll never be able to play the bad frame rates again.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like,
I mean, that's
yeah,
sort of how I am.
20, you know.
Oh,
20's fine.
right, with that. Yeah,
I'm
no.
just like, oh, this is cool. This is all right.
Yeah, no, like frame rates I've never I still don't even I can barely tell the difference between 60 and 30 FPS.
Yeah. Same.
Like after having like
Yeah.
this computer that can run games like in 4K for so long, still not having a 4K monitor because I don't really need one.
Yeah. Also, here's another like 30 to 60 frame question. YouTube. Do you like watching videos in 60 frames a second on YouTube?
I don't think I do. I don't know. I don't think I've like tried it actually. Is there a way to like set that?
What it is, the quality. If you're on HD, it will be 60 frames if it can be. You cannot like have it be like 720p or 180p and not be 60 frames a second if it's recorded that way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if it's below that, it will always be 30 frames. If it's above that, it will, if it can be 60, it'll be 60 frames if it was, or it'll be 30 if it's not.
Yeah, well, I always watch everything in like 720 at the lowest usually, unless it's like buffering wrong, and then it will just like, you know, I mean I have it set to auto. I mean,
Yeah.
So it will like automatically go down if like I'm like losing internet.
Yeah. I don't like watching videos in 60 frames a second.
The weird thing is watching like a video, like something that was filmed in 60 FPS. Like it's fucking bizarre.
Yes, it is. It's very, very weird. I'm
weird
comfortable with
experience.
30 frames a second.
Like gameplay footage though is like fine.
For me,
I don't
I'm
even
like,
notice the
oh,
difference.
it's jarring. Like I'm not used to it all.
No,
It's
the
jarring
thing
well.
is with like video is it's normally shot at like 24 frames a
Yes.
second, and then it uses motion blur
Yeah.
to you know make it look not bad.
Yeah.
But with video games, I always turn off motion blur because it looks horrible.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like the 30 frames per second feels smooth.
You fucking piece of fucking shit! Where'd you even come? Oh my god!
It feels very like smooth and like okay, yeah, like comfortable. A little slower. With like 60 frames, it's very fast. Very.
Oh, yeah,
it
give me the
feels a
thing.
little jittery almost maybe.
Oh, he actually gave me the thing.
It's just like there's just like too much detail, and it's just like I don't know. I just don't like it. I prefer to watch things in like 60 frames, or sorry, in 30 frames a second as opposed to 60 on YouTube.
Please, please. Oh. I don't know. For me, I just like prefer the higher resolution too much to care about the frame rate.
For me, I'm fine with 480 unless it's there are occasions where
I can't even. I don't know
some-
how you would do that.
there's some games where they just you can't read the text at that, so I will bump it up. But otherwise, I'm like 480 is just fine for me. I'm cool. I am cool.
Actually, speaking of of
Sorry, go on.
HD things and Minecraft.
Tell me about it.
So I started playing around with some shaders in Minecraft.
Ooh. Modded mod ones, or I think they actually added one, right?
Did they add like actual ones?
I thought they added like a realistic texture pack type thing, or resource pack it is now. Right?
Well, I've seen those like hyper-realistic texture packs before.
I think they added like there's an official one now.
I don't know if there is an official one. I haven't seen anything like that.
Check your resource pack folder.
My resource pack folder has 3 resource packs. It has the default resource pack.
Yes.
The old, like the original texture pack, and the new one that I've been using, which is it's called Bare Bones. What it basically looks like is sort of like a cel-shaded version of Minecraft that is akin to the promotional artwork, like you see in like the website and the launcher and whatnot. And it looks really cool with the shaders that I have.
Neat. Yeah, tell me about the shades and whatnot.
It's fun. It's cool looking. I like it a lot. I don't know what else.
Enhance the experience,
I feel like
though?
it does kind of enhance the experience. Cause like normal Minecraft, I've seen for so long because I don't like you. I've never really been a big texture pack person because I hate the hyper realistic texture packs. They look hideous.
Hyper realistic. Sorry.
I know. That's what it feels like. It feels uncanny and unsettling, and I don't like how they look. So I've always like tried to look for like cel shaded type things, but they like a lot of them either like aren't updated frequently enough or just like don't look that good.
Yeah.
But I found the one I found. It looks real good. Like only with the shaders though. When it's not with the shaders, it's just kind of like everything looks too bright almost. So come on.
So I wanted to put something warm in the keyhole.
Yeah, but like
Okay then.
you know, it like there's not enough detail in the shadows for it, so everything just looks green. Like it's just a green void.
That's interesting. Yeah.
What the fuck just happened there?
I don't know. Something. Maybe got stopped by another ghost man.
I'm gonna fucking get rid of this shit.
It's a good idea. At this point, it's just ticking you down.
Yeah,
For
there's like no
reason.
enemies. Why do I have an egg refuge?
Why not?
Why do I still have these equipped?
I don't know. Why not?
What else is there to get here? There's not a lot.
Don't know.
So,
Guess we have to just go back.
I guess we should, yeah, we should go back.
Well, that's disheartening.
Yeah, I guess we could, like, talk about, my recent experiences with Minecraft.
Sure.
Cause, like, I don't know, I just randomly got back into it.
Yeah.
You know, after years of having not played it, like I think like a few updates after they added command blocks was when I stopped because I was like, yeah, these command blocks, they kind of, yeah, that was a long time ago, exactly. Like it's been a long time since I've seriously played Minecraft for more than like an afternoon and been like, yeah, fuck this game, I don't care about this, but like, just like I joined this server that Willow turned me on to actually. He suggested joining it, and because he builds a lot of stuff there, and he's very active there. But for those who don't know, Willow is one of our frequent viewers. And yeah, he sent me a link to this server, and I was like, oh hey, this is cool. Oh yeah, Rungus. I know the name of it. I'm just trying not to dox it, in case you know some griefers are in the chat.
Yeah.
Like you. There's actually been a very frequent occurrence of people making sprite art and then someone else putting like the sans eye on top of it. Like this is a very frequent occurrence every time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Every time someone makes a sprite art, there is sans in front of it.
It's not pleasant. Don't like that.
I mean, there is now a giant sans statue, so it's less. Also, like, not a lot of people make sprite art anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun time. I
That's
don't know,
good.
because like I never really played Minecraft multiplayer until this,
Yeah.
and so it's been a lot of new experiences. It's much more fun building things with other people. I think.
Definitely. For me, Minecraft, I can't play it alone anymore. Even like with mods, and I don't have the patience to mod anymore. And then also, I feel like the modding community has died down a lot.
The modding community has died. I also just like never paid attention to mods, even when I did play the
I
game a long
love
time ago.
mods a lot.
Well, no, the thing is, I had a Mac for the longest time, so I couldn't use them. And then by the time I had a
yes,
computer that could use them, I wasn't playing Minecraft
Yeah.
anymore, and I like didn't care that much.
That's rough.
And now, like, one, the modding community isn't as big as it used to, and two, I just don't care. Like, I really only want to build things because I don't like the survival mode at all. I think it's horrible, and not a fun experience at
I
all.
like it if I play survival mode, it's always keep inventory true.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely, like, the worst feature of Minecraft. It's just the corpse run mechanic. It is so horribly done.
I don't enjoy it at all.
It's not good.
And the only time I can play Minecraft anymore, because I played so much of it, and so much of it with mods as well, that it has to be with friends. Otherwise, I can't get into it. I can't like keep myself invested.
It's, like, hard to keep yourself invested in, like, even just a build project if, like, no one's gonna see it. You know. Like, the entire basis of this was, like I had just, like, booted up Minecraft one day to be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna start a new world, and I'm gonna build a cool-looking castle, as I've done, like, 20 times.
Yeah.
I've never finished. Like, I'll always build, like, the base of the castle, and then I'll be like, well, I guess I'm done for now, and then never come back to it.
Yeah.
But, like, I was recommended the server, and I was like, oh, I guess I could help out building, like, some mosques or some shit, and then it just escalated from there.
Building some mosques.
Well, yeah, because...
John built a mosque.
Yeah, John built a mosque.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I started building the mosque, and then it just became a huge project that is technically done, but still not done, because
How
some of
many
the...
minarets are there?
There are, like, 3 rooms on the interior that we still haven't completed, and have, like, been uncompleted for months since its completion.
Is there a minaret?
A minaret? What is that?
It's a tower next to the mosque.
Oh, yeah, there's, like, 4 of them.
Good. Otherwise, it would be a.
I actually did research for this project.
Then how do you know what a minaret is?
I did visual research. No actual reading involved. Oh fuck!
Trager. Oh. Too scary now. Too far.
There's a chest. I need to get that chest. That's why I said oh fuck and jumped off.
I saw the chest
Okay,
as well.
okay, good. I wasn't sure if you didn't see
the.
the chest and were confused.
I knew exactly what was happening. I was just like, ooh, there's a chest there. And my body, I didn't think to even talk about it. I didn't think to acknowledge it. I was just like, there's a chest there. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh god, how do I get on that?
I guess you
How do I
gotta
get
go
there?
from the further half, like not the inner half, but like the outer towards the wall, as opposed to the wooden part, and just sort of jump.
I'm sure there's some weird trick to this, but I need that chest.
One weird trick dermatologists don't want you to know. Probably heal.
Ah. Oh. Alright, how the fuck do we get down there?
I don't think this made it any easier.
No, this did not.
I say we go back now.
Ow, bitch. In fact, I feel like this made it harder.
I feel like if you go on the side that goes back up,
Yeah, I feel like if I get it from, like, that very corner, I might be able to roll it.
get it from the outer, like, right half. Now run at it.
Let's go.
Yay, we did it.
No, I did.
Well, you know. You win some, you lose some.
It's a really good mod.
I forgot it was a mod for a second. I thought you were just saying that, and I was like, that's such a good insult.
Alright, let's get out of Blighttown. I don't know what we accomplished here.
Killed
Oh,
fishes.
wait a minute. We did, but I just remembered there's that Capra demon that we never fought because our weapon was broken, and also there's, you know, next to King Jeremiah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't
there's
really
a Capra
do
demon
that.
over there. I just remembered that could be a way to go.
You're right.
It's not very far.
Yeah. Since we're here,
Just do that, you know, while we're
it'd be
here.
easier to just do it than to have to leave and come all the way back.
I think we did get a key somewhere also that like does something.
I don't know.
What boxes do we hit? Oh, bottomless box. Okay. Key to the valley. That was torch
We
cage
used
key.
the valley already.
Yeah, we used that key already. Burg latch key, watchtower key, sinner's key. Okay, we still haven't figured out what the sinner's key goes to.
No.
So, you know,
We'll figure it out eventually.
it could be useful if we were playing like Dark Souls 2, and then we could be like, oh yeah, the sinner's rise, of course.
I can't stop thinking about Sinner's Rise.
Yeah. We still have not fixed our mask. It's still broken.
Yeah. And probably won't for a while.
Yeah.
But no. Wouldn't have it any
What
other
can
way.
you do?
Yeah. How else would you have it, really? Working? Who's got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley low.
I agree. By the way, we're coming up at 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
was just like,
we should probably like
jeez.
stop after we kill this Capra demon.
Yeah, I was just like, I feel like it sped up a bit, and I was like, oh man. Now we have,
Yeah, I
things
feel
to
like
do.
we
It's
had an hour ago,
dang
like
it.
12 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like, basically, like, the first 40 minutes, I was, like, aware of how long it took. And then after that, it just was like,
It just went so
whoa,
fast.
what do you mean an hour and 48 minutes? What do you mean? Just came out of nowhere.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. You didn't touch me.
It worked. Ooh, look at this funny fellow. Take him down.
I didn't expect it to turn midair like that.
I did.
Why?
He does that a lot, doesn't he?
I don't think he does.
To my experience.
I don't know.
When I fight him, he does. I'll tell you that much.
Maybe I always kill him too fast to notice.
Probably. I hate fighting him.
In his arena or just in general?
In his arena.
Well, yeah, in his arena is annoying. Because it's so small.
Outside of his arena, well, whenever I fight him outside
I mean,
of his
really,
arena,
the
I'm
challenge
much
of that
stronger.
fight is just the fact that the arena is so small. I feel like, because he's not a very difficult enemy. He's like
the
3
annoying
attacks.
dogs.
And the annoying dogs.
I don't like it.
No, I feel like the fight would be like challenging enough even without the dogs.
Yeah, I agree.
The dogs are just like, you know, icing on the cake.
So I like him. I want to kick them and have them not be alive. That's how upset I get.
Because they're not good dogs.
Dogs. Look how nimble this fellow is.
Ow! Itch.
Well, down you go.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Can we open this? Bring forth the old flame. Come on. Come on.
Well then. That went well.
Yeah.
Just avoiding the gross man.
Me, macaroni, and cheese. Yes, please.
You know,
Excuse
I
me?
agree.
Oh, that guy. Where's King Jeremiah? Why is he not here anymore? He spawned the one time and then killed us.
yes, that's true. I felt like it lagged a bit under where he was. I have no idea though. I might just be making that up.
Who is to know? Oh, we didn't go down this way.
Of course not.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
He has glowy eyes. Well,
Destroy.
yeah,
Demon hatchet.
absolutely.
That's a rare weapon.
Nice.
How'd we get that so quickly?
Skill, talent. Luck.
Or some combination of both.
You know what? That is also very possible, and I did not think about it. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. That was good.
Alright, what's in here?
Big red man.
There is.
Yes.
Let's go this way instead.
Okay.
Fiery cascades? Lost City Vizsla. Hop. Skipping a jump.
I agree.
Is there a bonfire here, please? So we can stop right here.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Wouldn't it be fantastic? God damn
Wouldn't
it.
it be
Can't go
nice?
that way. I guess we have to go kill that dragon, but
Yeah.
nothing
Oh.
else here.
When in Paris, when in Rome.
It's kind of fucked up that we still call it Paris instead of Paris.
Well, why do you say that actually?
I don't know, like, cause like we've taken so many French words and we still pronounce them in the French way.
It's very true.
But Paris is just like, oh yeah, there's an S there, so I guess we gotta say it with an S.
I never really thought about that because in Korean, in Korean they say Paris. I mean, there's reason and whatnot. But like, I mean, they could actually very easily just do Paris.
Can't get to that.
Paris. Paris. I don't know.
Ooh, luring skull. Oops. I meant to throw that behind me. Oh fuck! No. All right, I guess I have to throw a thing at him.
Yeah. Take him down.
Nope. Nope.
It's a homer bomb.
That is a homer bomb.
Let's go.
Ah! He went way too quickly.
What's that?
I did not like that.
Very furious.
Oh god, that is so fast.
This is really fast.
Oh god.
Well then. Well, I think this is a.
All right,
place.
that's a good point to stop, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah. We love you. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night.